Hey there, and welcome back to Dakota News Now. It's now time for another edition of Owning Your Outdoors, and joining me as always is Doug Schroeder from Lewis. And Doug, looks like we're talking about some grilling this week.
We are talking about some grilling, but that's not the ordinary grilling. Most people, when they think of grilling, they think of convective grilling, which is your traditional grill that heats the air around your food and cooks it that way. Well, in the last few years, there's been an explosion of products like Blackstone, where you cook from a griddle top, and it actually, the heat is on the surface and cooks the food just like a steakhouse. The steaks you get in the steakhouse is usually cooked on a griddle top.
So it'd be kind of like the surface I used to cook my pancakes on in the kitchen,
Right.
but translated to a grill, right?
Exactly. And the results of cooking with a griddle like this is juicier food, just a whole different taste, and so much more you can do with them. The intimidating thing about griddles is getting started. A lot of people think, oh wow, I don't know if I can do it. It's quite simple. The seasoning of a griddle is very easy to do. You simply wash the griddle down, turn the burners up to max for about 15 minutes, coat the griddle completely with oil, let it smoke, and when it quits smoking, turn it off and let it cool down. And then repeat 2 or 3 times, and you're ready to go. The beautiful thing about a griddle is that you can cook breakfast, lunch, you can do everything. You can also steam vegetables. There's just so many options and different things you can do with a griddle. And thus, that's the way it's become the rage the last few years.
So does it work the same way as like a normal grill? It still runs on propane?
It runs off propane, the burners are underneath. But what you're going to find with a griddle is you're not going to have those cool spots, hot spots. It's going to be uniform. The surface will be the same heat all throughout the griddle.
So would you use maybe a little less propane with it than you would with a convection grill?
Yes, definitely. That is also a benefit. And what I love is just, there's so many things that you can do. There's no need. I've sold this to so many people, and they no longer use their convective grill. This is what they use full time. So
Blackstone, I take it, is like the main convection grill.
Yes, not non-convective grill. And then there's another great opportunity down this way, Aaron. Infrared grilling is another way. It basically works on the same way. Infrared utilizes these grates, and the burners from down below heat these grates, and you end up getting a very hot surface that cooks your food quickly and also stay moister. And with this one here, Aaron, like you said, on the Blackstone, it takes less fuel. On the Blackstone, it takes less fuel. Yep, everybody that's tried it for the first time has said, you just have to be a little more attentive. It cuts down on the time and the fuel used to cook your meal.
Yeah, so like with a convection grill, you never want to really open it because then you're losing all that heat,
Right.
right? But with something like this and something like the grill, you can just go ahead and leave it open, just watch and flip when you need, right?
You can leave it open, and like I say, the heat is right here. It's not the air, so yes, you can.
All right, Doug, anything else we need about the griddle top or the infrared?
No, I encourage people to try a different way of grilling. I think a result will be better tasting food, moister food, and less fuel used.
All right, and we're in peak grilling season right now. We're going to have all this information online at dakotanewsnow.com right after the show. Doug, thank you for joining us. Make sure you stick around. We have Fastcast coming up right after this break.